Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam, this is Phil, and today we are doing Bloodhound Gang, The Bad Touch.
Bloodhound Gang, The Bad Touch. And this is apparently a song that was pretty popular. It went to #1 in Australia, Germany, and a few other places. It was in the top 10.
This is early 90s.
It was a very popular music video as well, so I'm looking to see what this is all about. But I don't recognize this at all. Bloodhound Gang, The Bad Touch, not familiar to me. However, apparently Samantha does recognize the name title and song title and the artist title.
Yeah, I mean, the song title sounds kind of familiar, but it's more the artist title. I remember that name for
Bloodhound
sure, and
Gang.
them having a really popular song. So I think I know what this is, but we'll see.
We will find out very shortly. If you want to add this song to your playlist when we go through this and it jogs your memory and you're like, I need to add this to my playlist, you can find the link down low in the description box. You can find it for Spotify, Apple, YouTube. And if you want to hit the like button already, we'd appreciate that. That support allows this video to reach more people and get content you want in your algorithm. If you want to hit the subscribe button, we'd love to have you. We are so grateful for all our commenters, all our likers, all our subscribers, all our viewers, all our members. You have made this community a special place. But Bloodhound Gang, like I said, we've gotten to a lot of different eras. 90s is going to be on this one. I think they mix pop rock and hip hop or something like that. So I don't know what that's going to look like. But
It's an interesting blend.
yeah, but let's get into it. Without further ado, Bloodhound Gang, The Bad Touch. They're monkeys, huh? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I definitely remember this.
I'd appreciate your input.
Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas drought. Me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants, and I'll bet you feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You've had enough of 2-hand touch. You want it rough, you're out of bounds. I want you smothered, want you covered like my Waffle House hash browns. Coming quicker than FedEx, never reaching apex. Just like Coca-Cola stock, you are inclined to make me rise an hour early, just like daylight savings time. Do it now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now.
Ew.
Is that Peter Dinklage?
I'm not sure. It looks
From
like
Game of
him though,
Thrones?
like forever ago.
Well, it'd be the 90s, right?
Yeah.
I think that must be him.
That would be hilarious.
Anyways, that was a spot to pause here. So, Sam, I think I saw you singing the chorus.
You
at
don't
the corner of
recognize
my-
this at all?
No.
Oh my gosh,
I
this
d-
is like
So I recognize the cliche, like do it on the Discovery Channel, like that. I've heard that people say that,
yeah.
but more as like they're making a comedic reference to something.
Yeah,
but
you
I
haven't
don't-
heard like them.
No,
be
I haven't
sang
heard
for
the
it.
song part.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I definitely know this. I remember specifically the monkey costumes. That was all over MTV. I was like very young when this came out, but I remember being like a kid and thinking it was like hilarious. And then I remember even the part in the beginning when they were watching the monkeys be intimate on the TV,
intimate.
on the TV, and
I
the
didn't know
chorus for
monkeys
sure.
had intimacy.
You know what I mean? And the chorus I've definitely heard. And I remember also thinking that was like hilarious. I was like in like elementary school when this came out. So
Yeah, this is truly unique, that's for sure. And I could see why it would have got so much notoriety, pushing the boundaries a bit. I mean, we did read that this had some controversy, we'll say, about the song.
Yeah.
And I can see why, but at the same time,
Well, at the time, I guess, but compared to now, I'm like,
well, that's what I mean. This is more like humorous and, making light of things. And when I compare that to today and what's out there, it's just not even close.
no.
I mean, I
What
just,
are they saying? Like, do it. And I think they said feel balls. That was about it.
I guess for like a mainstream hit, because there's not
Yeah.
really like a ton of that kind of music that you see playing at your local gym, for example, where it's going to be provocative to a degree. But I mean, I don't really listen to that music very often because I have my own headphones. Anyways, I feel like the visuals for me, for sure, I'm not getting to that place where I'm like, wow.
No, definitely not.
More in this sense of being shocked from, the grooming of the monkeys so they're eating bugs. And, now we got Peter Dinklage. That's shocking to me.
Yeah,
Not
I
like
mean, I'm assuming this is probably filmed in France, maybe Paris, because they got the mime. They had like
I
the
think
whole little outfits with the striped shirts and the hats. And
I think we were reading that it was Paris. that they filmed
yes.
this in. So
was this from the late 90s?
no, early 90s.
Early 90s, sure.
Definitely not the late 90s.
Okay,
for
so I
sure.
must have heard this like later on than when it was already
Or you were just,
because I definitely wasn't listening to this when I was like born. So
yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's get back into it. Wrap up closing thoughts.
Of the kind you clean up with the mop and bucket, like the lost catacombs of Egypt. Only God knows where we stuck it. Hieroglyphics, let me be Pacific. I wanna be down in your South Seas, but I got this notion that the motion of your ocean meets small craft advisory. So if I capsize on your thighs, high tide 85, you sunk my battleship. Please turn me on. I'm Mr. Coffee with an automatic drip. So show me yours, I'll show you mine. Tool time, you'll love it just like Lao, and then we'll do it style so we can both watch X-Files. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so
costumes.
let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now.
Nice ad lib.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
I can't with these
so let's
ears,
do it
like-
like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now.
All right. Well, yeah, I kind of changed my mind. I think that was pretty provocative, especially for MTV at that time, for sure. But even today, like, because it's so much sexual innuendo throughout, even with the dance move that they're doing at
Yeah.
the end there.
you remember then you got like Megan the Stallion on mainstream
Yeah.
radio, and think about what she's saying. So
I guess the vulgarity is just the difference, right, in the way
Yeah.
it's delivered. But anyways, what are your thoughts, Sam? You seem like you were having a blast over there.
it's fun. That's gonna be my next year Halloween costume.
I mean, you like the Discovery Channel, so
I do love the Discovery Channel. I love animals.
this brought back some memories for you.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like maybe I just learned about this later on, but I definitely remember this. And like I said, I remember just being a kid and like thinking it was hilarious. And
But you had no idea, right? I would assume as a kid what it was all about.
well, I mean, like they're literally like humping the air, and you see
Well,
it.
how old are we talking here that you were?
I don't know,
that
like
you-
10 maybe, 12.
That's pretty young.
12 maybe. I don't know. I don't
She's-
remember.
She's changing. She's like, I don't want to be a
I
10-year-old
don't
that was aware of this
remember.
stuff.
I don't remember how old specifically, like before high school. So we'll say that at some point before high school.
So, you knew it was. Were you shocked when you were a kid when you saw it?
I don't
know you thought it was
remember.
funny, but you don't.
I mean, I
remember?
think I remember my mom being like, "What is this?"
You must have been pretty shocked if it stuck out and you remember it that much.
Yeah, fair.
When you were from your.
I
when you
also
were a
think
kid.
I remember my mom telling me not to listen to it.
True.
So
I mean, the monkey costumes as a kid would probably make you
yeah,
remember it as well. Well,
yeah. As soon as I
know.
saw it, I was like, I know this.
What did they bleep out? I don't know if it was doggy or monkey.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know why they bleeped out that one word. Anyways, you guys can probably fill us in there.
Especially with all the other stuff they said. They literally said, well, am I allowed to say horny on YouTube?
In this context, I hope so, because you just said it. Yeah, that ad lib just got me every time. Just so out of place. I mean, it's definitely awkward too, right? Like it's like rap, but it's not really rap.
Yeah, the whole song is awkward.
Kind of like Weird Al parody, almost.
I could see that for sure. Like the similarity there.
But entertaining, very catchy, gets stuck in your head. I mean, I can see why that.
You're going to be thinking, do it like the Discovery Channel all weekend.
Am I, Sam?
You're going to be singing that.
I'm going to be singing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be thinking it.
I don't know.
On that note, you can hit that like button if you enjoyed the Discovery Channel. And if you want to leave us a comment, give us insights about the Bloodhound Gang. I'm going to assume this is their biggest song, and I don't know if they were one-hit wonders, but I'm going to gather that this is probably the one that really took them to the top and
Sticks out in people's minds.
yeah. But you guys can give us more insights on that down below. We're going on this journey, doing different content all the time. We do music, comedy, sports, history, astronomy, military-based stuff. So we're always open to suggestions, and we really appreciate all the support and suggestions that you've been giving us thus far.
Thank you so much, guys.
Other than that, you should come back tomorrow because we're going to have another video coming. And that means you got to subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you think you are subscribed, double check right now. And have a great day.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.